Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is just going to be a little update of some supplies that are now available in my shop. So I have a couple of supplies that I've uploaded. These are the plastic ball and socket armatures. I only have a limited amount, and some resin pieces as well. So I'll just go through my shop here and you can see how I have a bunch of different stuff, including some glass eyes, the armatures, and the resin spines. Alright, so moving on to the first one. So I thought this would be a good idea to add some pre-made armatures into the shop, because you do need a tool to actually pull these bits apart, and I don't have that tool in my shop for people to purchase. I am looking at doing that in the future, but I thought it would be a good idea to add some pre-made armatures here. So these ones are 1/4 inch thick. This is the size of the actual ball and socket that you see, the plastic bit. And so this is the only size that's available for pre-made armatures. I only have 5 available in my shop if they haven't already been snapped up. I will add some more, but I just wanted to see how these went before actually putting them in my shop for real. So as you can see, it's got a pretty good range of motion, and it has everything's ready to go, and you can just add the clay pieces on, no problem, and you don't have to make the armature or buy any tools or anything like that, so you can just go straight from here. And these also have the joints in where the leg pieces are. They have the connecting joints, so I don't have them in my shop at the moment. But I do also have 12-inch segments of these 3 sizes, so if you don't want the pre-made armature, I will sell just a few segments to start off with, just to see how it goes. They are 12 inches in length. So that's pretty much the size of a ruler, a 30cm ruler. So again, available in 3 sizes. So the smallest size is 1/8 inch. The next is 1/4 inch, and the biggest one is 3/8 inch. So the smallest one, as you can see here, it's quite little. This particular one is a non-snap proof, because it doesn't actually come in snap proof this size, but this is great for small dolls. So if you want small armatures, this works great. I don't have any segments or pre-made things for this particular armature at the moment, so it's only just this 12-inch segment, and I'll have a couple of them in stock as well. So I don't really use this side very often, but yeah. Moving on to the next one is a 1/4 inch, and this is probably the one that I use most. And again, it's available in the pre-made armature, but if you just want the 12-inch segments, this is what you get here. It's got a good range of motion as well, and as you can see, it's a little bit bigger and sturdier, and this is the snap-proof version. And then the biggest size is the 3/8 inch, and I use this one quite a lot as well. This is the snap-proof version as well, and as you can see, it has a good range of motion. It curls back on itself. So this one is also available in 12-inch segments, but I don't have any connectors or joints available right now. I do hope I can get some in the future, because I only got a few left. So these are the sizes that will be available in the shop. So next I have some resin pieces, so just a lucky pack of these little spines. So they will come in a pack of 10. Some of them do have just casting bubbles and stuff, which is pretty normal because I don't use a pressure pot. So just keep that in mind if you do want a packet of these. So they will come with the set of 10, like I said, and there will be various sizes from what you can see here, and they are raw casts as well. So I have mostly this white colour. You can see how some of them are still joined, so we'll need a little bit of work if you want to attach it to any of your dolls or anything, but it's really good if you want some resin pieces but don't want to work with resin or can't afford to work with resin, which means, you know, buying a big litre of resin. So these, you know, will be good if you don't want to do that. And I also do have a very, very limited amount of these purple ones, again in a pack of 10. So yeah, very limited amount. So if you want the purple ones, just check my shop to see if they're still there. They are a nice pastel-y type of purple, but you know, you can just paint over them whatever you want. And again, these are raw casts as well. And next I will have 2 unicorn horns coming up. They are raw casts again, so we'll need some work to get rid of any flashing and join marks. So the first one comes in this nice pastel purple. Again, it will have some bubbles from casting, which is normal because again I don't use a pressure pot for this casting, so they can be filled very, very easily with some epoxy sculpt. And you can see the join mark that have there. It will need to be sanded down if you don't want that join mark, but yeah, it's just fresh out of the mold and ready to be worked on. And this is on a slight 30-degree angle, so it doesn't sit straight up. As you can see, it has a little slant on the bottom. That's so it stands up. It was meant to be for a horse initially, so I decided, because I already made a mold of it, I will offer some bits in my shop. And I also have just plain white raw resin as well. So the next one is a nice pastel blue, and you can see we'll need some work again because it is straight out of the mold, and it really like the way this blue came out. I was going to go for a pink one, but I thought I'd just leave it at 2 at the moment. You can see some bubbles there and some where the join mark is, so again it needs to be sanded down, but this has been cast in, both of them have been cast with pigment in it, so yeah, just keep that in mind too. So these would be great for any like fursuit projects or even Halloween that's coming up. You could wear it as a on your head as a head mask, or put it on anything that you know can think of. And lastly, we have some glass eyes, and I have both 16mm and 18mm eyes. The top 2 rows are 16mm, and I have 15 pairs of them in my shop. Then the last under those 2 are 18mm, and these are the only ones that are available. There's only 1 set of each colour. So there's the pink and the white pair, there's the red pair, the blue pair, the round green and yellow, and the cat eye green and yellow as well. So I'll give you a quick look at them, so don't mind the ring, it's my ring light. So this is what the 18mm pink ones look like. This is also 18mm reds, and they're pretty cool. I've used them before as a smaller size. These are the 18mm blue eyes with the round pupil. And these are the round pupil again, green and yellow. And then lastly we have the green and yellow cat eyes. So I've used these in a smaller pair as well, I think. And then we have the smaller 16mm green cat eyes. There's 15 pairs of these, so there's heaps of them to go around. And I also have the green round eyes as well. So you can head to my shop on my website, creaturesofnat.com, and under supplies you'll find all these. So that is it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. If you have any requests, you can leave it in the comments and I'll try and get back to it. You can also check me out on Instagram and Facebook at Creatures of Nat, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!